Hello everyone and welcome back to Uprising AI, and today we will be exploring a different AI tool which is Canva's Magic Studio. Canva had been teasing its users with this countdown for a week or something, and today was the official launch of this new feature on Canva. It is basically a whole lot of AI tools presented to its users which they can use to enhance their work that they're doing on Canva. So in today's video, we will be breaking down each of these features and we will be showing you examples of how you can use the same to make your work look much better. We will start by looking at Canva's Magic Design feature, which is the first of the many features in the new Canva Magic Studio. This will have 10 free credits for all the free users, which will replenish every month, and it will have unlimited usage for Canva Pro users. So let's take a look at what this does. Generate your own designs in an instant. Describe what you want to design and have social post, presentations, or even videos created custom to your idea with Magic Design. So guys, I'm very excited to try this out. So let's try it out. Let's go. I have something in mind. It is in tune with one of the videos we did very recently. So just let's say a Facebook banner talking about Vegeta as the Batman. Now, one thing that you will notice is that Canva will not just make what you're asking it to make, it will also add context to the images that you're trying to make. So right there, as you can see, I had already selected the media image for the Vegeta that we made as a Batman, and it says Vegeta as the Dark Knight, sane by day, vigilante by night. So see, all of this text has been added by Canva itself. The training data that Canva has used knows who Vegeta is, knows who Batman is, and it has added the context into these beautiful banner designs. The color scheme is also resonating with the media file that I've selected. So let's just try another example. Let's just use another image that we did, and let's see if Canva can pick on that as well. So let's choose the image of Alucard. Of course, when we press see results, it will show you the same banner, but we'll make changes to that. That's not an issue. And let's see, it's still saying Vegeta because of course that is what we have told it. So now let's just put Alucard as the Batman and see what Canva does this time. This is something I'm really excited about because Vegeta is a relatively common character. And see, Alucard, the Batman of Castlevania. Discover the similarities between the two iconic vigilantes, and see, it adds context automatically. So this is a wonderful thing that you can try. So you can say a Facebook banner, Instagram banner, anything you want, anything specific, and Canva's Magic Design will do that for you. Next feature we will be checking out is Magic Design for presentations. Now guys, the tool is the same. It's the Magic Design tool that we discussed earlier. It's just that you can use the same tool for presentations as well as videos. So in Magic Design, we saw how Canva will make banners for you of different kinds. This time we will be using the Magic Design feature for making presentations. It will basically customize the presentation template for you, and it will not exactly give the whole presentation, but it will definitely add some context to, like it did with the Magic Design covers and banners that we were making. So one important thing of note is that the 10 credits that you get for free, they work across all three, which is Magic Design, Magic Design for presentations, and for videos. So if you use one credit for Magic Design, the other one for Magic Design for presentations, you will be left with 8 credits instead of having 10, 10, 10 for each. So now let's check this out. See, it says get a head start on your slides and let Magic Presentation create a professional presentation tailored to your content in no time. So let's try Magic Design and let's see what we can make with this. So the instructions are given here itself. Once you click Magic Presentation, it will give you the instruction here itself. Click the search bar on the left toolbar, write a pitch, whatever. See, this means you can write whatever you want. Click on the first presentation under Magic Design and apply all pages. So I was experimenting with a couple of things. So let's show you an example of the same, a pitch deck for an AI art exhibition. And now we will let Canva do its work. It'll take a few seconds. One thing which I think is very good, it does not take a lot of time. So it takes a few seconds, and see, now it has given me 7 different ideas that I can use as my presentation designs. We will check out all of them. So these are the 7 pages in this one. So you get an idea of what it is doing. So now I think I like this one the best. So we will just simply use apply to all 7 pages, and Canva has now initiated my presentation. And again, see, it has added context. Art in the age of AI, the future is now. The problem, the lack of diverse art in galleries and museums, it'll add context to whatever you're telling it to make for you. So similarly, here you can just go back, go to styles. There are some preset styles present here. So let's just go to the first image, and I think I like this one. And see, the font has changed, the color has changed. You can shuffle it up a bit. You can try the different colors in the color palette. And if something comes up that you like, you can just simply again choose apply to all pages, and see the style, the color has been applied to all the pages. You can also go and select your own color palette. You can make your own brand kit, and you can make the changes accordingly. You can of course change the media from your uploads, and it's pretty simple to use, and it basically isn't making the whole presentation for you, but it's definitely giving you a head start on all the ideation work that you have to do of what kind of presentation would be suited to a certain topic. Coming to Magic Design for video, using this is a little tricky. If you directly click here Magic Design for video, you will get a standard 16:9 video that it will make, which is not suitable for shorts. So instead what we will do is we will go to create a design, and we will select YouTube Shorts. Once you click that, you get a template, you get a blank slate, and now you can click here generate videos instantly. So now, as you can see, these are the uploads that we have. So let's select these 5 images and just say a YouTube short depicting different zombie cosplays, and let's click generate. And it's pretty decent in my opinion. It makes work much faster. You don't have to go through the hassle of putting each and every image into the video one by one. And the disclaimer is always going to be there, at least for now. This technology is new and improving. So just let's take a look at what Canva has done for us. As you can see, the music is there as well. So you have the music, you have the slides, you have the text as well. And the text is relevant to the kind of content that you're putting up. Now, of course, as you can see, the text placement has completely thrown off the image by placing the text right in the face of the character that we had put. But of course, all of this is editable. You can move it wherever you want. If you don't like it, you can again go to generate videos instantly, and you can try creating different styles until and unless you come to something that you think you like. Now, one thing that you must keep in mind is that the Magic Design feature of Canva pays a lot of attention to copyrighted content, no adult content, and no explicit content, which includes violence, gore, etc. Now that we are done having a look at Magic Design from Canva, let's have a look at Magic Write. Now, this is one of the more interesting features that I found with this new update on Canva. It says cut down on drafting and writing time and skip straight to editing and refining. So let's go to try Magic Write. And this is something that I would say makes work so much easier if you know what the context of your content is. So as the template says, try Magic Write, select the text box on the right, click Magic Write and click rewrite. So let's give it some context. Let's say AI art is the future of digital art. To all the digital artists out there, nothing against you, but this is just something that I feel is going to be true. And let's see how we can use this. So once you do this, you click on Magic Write, and there you see you have 6 options right there. Continue writing, summarize text, rewrite. So of course, now that we have just given it a sentence, let's just tell it to continue writing and see the kind of content that it brings forward. So there you have it. Instantly, you have a whole paragraph that says, as technology continues to advance, the possibility for creating art through artificial intelligence are expanding rapidly, etc., etc. You can read it if you want, guys. You can pause the video, take a look at the text that it is presented in front of you. Now we will be playing around with this text using different features of Magic Write. So let's click on Magic Write. Let's just say rewrite. So once you say rewrite, as the name suggests, it will rewrite this content in different words. It will paraphrase this content. Now let's go back to Magic Write and let's just put summarize text. Again, it's self-explanatory. It'll shorten your text, it'll make it more brief, it'll make a summary of the text that is presented right there. Now, the most fun one that I used was sprinkle fairy dust. No, this is not an animation effect. What it'll do is, you can see it in a minute, in a second rather. See, the language now that you have is extremely flowery language, extremely imaginative language. Behold, as the artisans of our realm, weave new enchantments with the aid of artificial intelligence. So as you can see, it has made this more into a fiction bookish language, which is very interesting if you're trying to make that kind of content on Canva. And more formal, more fun, sounds self-explanatory again. Now, have a look at this. We have used more formal after using sprinkle fairy dust. So it has formalized the sprinkle fairy dust content for us. Let's have a better look at it. In any case, let's just go back, go to Magic Write, continue writing. You'll have another paragraph right there for you. Of course, you can choose to undo and go back to the original text. Select this text and go to Magic Write and make it more formal. It's already pretty formal, but it'll make it even more formal, very office-ish language, I'd say. Or if you want something more fun, something more casual, you can just simply choose more fun. And there you have it. Technology has shaken up the art world. Shaken up, all these kind of words are not used when you're talking about formal content. So it's a pretty interesting and pretty nice feature to have on Canva, because this makes work so much easier if you know the context, and if you feel that the AI algorithm or the training data will have context and data to make your content more elaborate. And you can use the Magic Write feature on any document, anywhere you have text on Canva, be it videos, be it documents, be it presentations, anywhere there is text, the Magic Write option will be right there. Next up, what we have is Magic Switch. As the name suggests, it will effortlessly change the size and format of your designs. So let's take a read. Use Magic Switch to resize your design into multiple formats at once, or to translate your design into another language. So for example, you've made a video, you've made a short, you've made anything, and you want it to be converted into images. You can simply use the Magic Switch. So let's take a look at how we can use the same. Let's go to try Magic Switch. There it is. It has already given you a presentation here. First, let's take a look at the presentation. Try Magic Switch, select transform. It's giving you the instructions. It's telling you all that the Magic Switch does, all these features that it has. And now we will see how we can use the same. We go to Magic Switch. You have two options here. You can translate it into a different language. So let's try that first. Let's select a language which will be difficult for at least me to understand. So let's go with, there's a lot of languages on here. So let's go with Mongolian and let's hit translate. It's translating our document for us, and open presentation. It's relatively fast. It did not take a lot of time, and the text has been translated into the Mongolian language. Of course, the text is all here and there because the size of the text changes in accordance to the font and the language that you're using. So of course you can adjust the same, but it's a pretty handy feature to make multiple translative changes in one go. Coming back, now let's try the other Magic Switch feature, which is transforming into a document. You can also use resize, of course, but this will transform into a document. Now it will give you options. These are the kind of options. You can actually make song lyrics out of a document if you suppose you have a presentation which has a lot of text and you want to convert it into something more fun like song lyrics or a poem. You can do that using this, but for now we will keep it a little simple so that you get better context of what this can actually do. So let's just convert this into a blog post, transform into document. It says larger designs may take a little longer, so of course the Magic Switch works faster with the translation feature. So we'll be back once the document is converted into a blog post. So this took roughly around 30 seconds and now it says open doc. We will open the document and there you have it. It's been converted into a very small blog post with proper positioning of the text. And let's just compare the two. Try Magic Switch. It has the 3 steps here. Again, what is Magic Switch? It's telling you what it is. Then it is putting up 3-4 features that is again mentioned in the subsequent slides. So again, a pretty handy tool to save a lot of time. It seems like the Canva Magic Studio is more into the direction of saving you that precious time that you spend on doing things that can be done at the click of a finger. So with that, we will now be moving on to the next Canva Magic Studio feature. So the next feature we will be trying out is the Magic Animate, and as the name suggests, it will bring your designs to life with motion, instantly apply perfectly suited animations and transitions to your entire design. Magic Animate is part of the Magic Studio, of course. That, as I mentioned earlier, these are part of the Canva Pro plans. So let's try Magic Animate. I will give you a brief explanation of what the Magic Animate does against what the traditional animation method does. So with Magic Animate, Canva will access your document and it will automatically make suggestions to which kind of animations will suit your document the most. You can use this for presentations, you can use it for videos, whatever you want, anything that needs some sort of an animation. So how do you access it? Generally, when you go to the animations bar, you'll have this Magic Animate option right at the top, which will instantly apply perfectly suited animations and transitions. You click there and see it suggests that we use this digital animation for this presentation that it is presented in front of us. You also have some alternative styles which are all suited to the design that is presented right in front of you. You can check all of them one by one: playful, professional, handmade. All of them look amazing with this kind of text and the presentation that we have in front of us. So this seems like a very smart tool to me. Let's try it with the second page as well. Elegant, energetic. But again, I prefer the recommended style, and I actually feel that Canva has made the perfect recommendation for this presentation. You can try it with your own videos, you can try it with your own presentations, and take a look for yourself which one suits your presentation the most. Up next, we have Magic Morph. This is very interesting in my opinion. Transform words and shapes with a simple written prompt. Again, this is a Canva Pro feature. It is not available to Canva free users. Add your own style to any element, text or shape with a simple writing prompt. So let's try out Magic Morph, guys. So once you do that, again, like the other features, you have a template right there which teaches you how to use this. So it's making a suggestion: write milky line matte balloon in the box on the left toolbar. So let's select the star and let's for once do as Canva suggests. So basically, you can also see there are examples of the kind of things you can convert stuff into: pumpkin, wood, balloons. I'm sure it can do a lot more than these three. You can add texture, make it concrete, anything. So let's first take a look at what it has suggested and hit Magic Morph. So this will also give you 4 different options. Of course, as it is an AI generated art kind of thing, so it'll take some time, not a lot, but let's see what this can do for you and how we can try it in different ways. This is just the example that they have presented, but I will of course be doing my own experiments with the same. So very simple. A milky lime matte balloon is right in front of you in the shape of a star because we had selected the star element. Very interesting. Let's just go back and let's try something different. A golden sparkly wallpaper. And let's see what golden sparkly wallpaper we get in the shape of this star. And we will also try it with these text, because Magic Morph says you can use the morph tool not just with shapes, elements, you can also use it with text. So we will be comparing the results of this star. This is amazing, guys. I absolutely love it because this is exactly what I had in my mind. I absolutely love this. To use any of them, just click on the image that you like. It'll pop up right in the middle of your design. You can twist it, turn it, stretch it, whatever you want, just like you do with the normal elements on Canva. So now let's try the same prompt, but the element that we choose is this text, and we hit Magic Morph. What it should do is basically write this whole sentence and just change the font color into a golden sparkly color, because that is what it should do. And if you also add, instead of wallpaper, you add balloon, it will make this text into a balloony kind of font, which is of course going to be not readable. But see, right there you have the results in front of you. One of them is still loading, I don't know why, and right there it is there. And let's take a closer look at the same. You have this text right here. Let's zoom in on it, and it's done exactly what I thought it'll do. It has converted this text into a golden sparkly wallpaper. So this is a very, very interesting tool to use. I'm not sure if it will come in handy too often, but if there is something that comes to your mind, if you want to add certain styles to an element which you can otherwise not do on canvas thus far, which you can now, of course, this is a pretty handy tool for you to use. The last Canva Magic Studio tool is something that I've been most excited to use, which is the text to image, because I have so far been using Stable Diffusion, Midjourney, Leonardo AI, and even DALL-E 3 with the Bing image creator that I just made a tutorial on. You can check that out. It'll be in the description below. But this is going to be interesting. Let's try out the text to image on Magic Studio. Text to image turns whatever you're picturing in your mind into a beautiful photo using AI. Let's see if they can put their money where their mouth is. So there it is. You have the prompt box. You have two options, images and videos. You have the credits at the bottom of the page. So the pro users will get 500 credits every month for using this tool, which will refresh at the first of every month, and 50 credits for making AI generated videos. But as I'm going to show you right away, the video feature is not out yet. It says coming soon, and we're slowly rolling out text to video. Your invitation to the premiere will be available soon. So the moment I get my hands on this feature, you will be getting a tutorial on the same. But so far, let's take a look at the text to images part. So the modus operandi is pretty similar to the other AI art generators. You give a prompt. You have multiple styles that you can choose from. You can then choose your aspect ratio. 3 basic aspect ratios: square, landscape, and portrait. Now this is one advantage it has over Leonardo AI, sorry, not Leonardo AI, the DALL-E 3 Bing image creator right now, because with Bing image creator, you do not have the ability to select an aspect ratio. So let's take a look at the kind of images it will give me with my thoughts. So let's just say a princess sitting on the royal throne wearing a red princess gown. First, we will not select any style and see what it makes with a simple text prompt. Nothing too complicated, I'd say it's pretty basic. And let's also see how much time it's going to take. I think it's going to be pretty quick, a 15-20 second wait. It's not even that. So just have a look at the image, guys. It's stunning. It's exactly what I had visualized. It's a princess sitting on a royal throne wearing a red gown. One thing with AI art generators, a tip, is that when you mention a specific color, it tends to add that color to many elements of your image, not just the one element that you mentioned. So just keep that in mind, that you may have to specify different colors for different objects. But overall, I think I love the red theme. One result may not meet our policies. Again, as I mentioned earlier in the video, sometimes the AI art will automatically generate images which will go against its policies. So it will automatically not display it to you. So now let's just go back and try using the same prompt which it has removed, which I do not like. It should still be there once I hit go back, but in any case, we will type it again. A princess sitting on a royal throne wearing a red princess gown. And this time we will select aspect ratio portrait, and let's try using these styles. I think filmic is going to give you something more dramatized, something more filmy. Let's see the kind of images we get now. You already have something to compare it with first 3 images, not 4, because one, as you know, got flagged. Let's see what we get with the filmic style. To be honest, the filmic style has turned out to be a disappointment. The face looks a little distorted. It has managed to make the elements I wanted, but not in the way I wanted them to be made. I want to see if I hit generate again, does it ask me for specific instructions again, or does it ask me to... It doesn't ask me anything. Basically, it will generate the 4 images again in the same style selected, same aspect ratio selected. So again, go back is the right way to do it. And once you do hit go back, your prompt will disappear. So just copy it just in case you want to go back and try it again and again, because typing it again and again is another hassle, and AI is all about saving time. So again, the face is pretty similar. It's distorted again and not up to the mark, I'd say. Let's just copy this prompt, hit go back here, paste this prompt, and let's make a slight change. Sitting on a couch, watching TV. Let's make it a little more vivid and not straightforward. Let's take out the clothes from the prompt and let's try a different style. One of my most favorite things to do with AI art is just experiment and see how AI imagines your imaginations. This time, let's go with dreamy. I have really high expectations, but then again, AI art does disappoint you time to time. I hope it does not do the same in this case. So let's see what it's gonna make. It's pretty fast also, guys. Again, I have to mention it. It's not taking too much time, but of course it's taking up my credits. And if this isn't amazing, I don't know what is. It has turned my princess into a Disney princess. But the one thing that lacks is that it has only managed to make the TV properly in the first image. In the second image, the TV is to the left of the princess, whereas I wanted her to watch it. In the third image, I think it's in her hand. And in the fourth image, it's just casually chilling next to her right on the couch. So all in all, I'd say this one is better than the first 4 images we got with the other one, which was the filmic one. So let's just go back and hit one more experiment with this. Instead of a princess, let's say a warrior holding a sword at the top of the mountain. Low battery. I'll just remove this from here. Sword at the top of the mountain, and let's see if there's any style that will suit this kind of an image. Concept art, anime. I think I'm inclining a little towards anime. Let's select anime and let's again hit create your image. I'm expecting a cliche anime character, a cliche anime warrior holding a sword in his hand, swaying it around. Of course, it's not possible with the image, but something of that sort. Let's see what it comes up with. And disappointing. I'd say it is disappointing. Much like many other AI generators as of today, even the Canva AI art generator is struggling with putting elements into your hands. The characters are not able to hold the objects you wish for it to hold. Similar is the case for the 3 images here, but the first one, it has still managed to put the sword, but this is not the kind of anime style I was imagining. But all in all, you get a basic idea of what the Canva AI art generator can do. You still have a lot of elements you can use from Canva elements, but if there's something very specific that you want to try out, in that case, this tool will come in pretty handy. There are still some more features to try out with the Canva Magic Studio, which are more inclined towards the editing part, which we will be covering in another tutorial, a subsequent tutorial which will be coming out very soon, which will include the Magic Edit, Magic Grab and Magic Expand, along with the earlier AI options that you had with Canva. So for now, guys, we will be signing out with this video. Stay tuned for more. Make sure to hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so that you do not miss out on any of the tutorials we bring up front. And stay tuned for more.